Hey folks, I'm HP and today I'm without Dr. Pink because today is a serious topic. Practice tips, practice routines from beginners till pros. What you would need to know out of my experience, of a long-lasting experience as a beginner. I remember when I started guitar, that was at the age of 20 till becoming a pro. So some tips are also for everybody. Maybe the last tips are only for pros, so just don't get too much discouraged when you go into the pro tips. Yeah, so let's get started. What do you need to know about practicing on or being on the road with the guitar? There are 4 points which are very important here. I define them: first, regularity; second, persistence; third, joy; and fourth, acceptance. I don't know if it's right, acceptance with 2's here once, so one is in parentheses or whatever. So these are the main points which you need to know. So let's get started with the first. First, the regularity. This is a question that's been on the road with over many years with all my students about how do I need to practice. I still have a job, I have family, kids, I'm just starting or whatever. And I always say the same thing. Make yourself a kind of a time schedule and figure out how much time you can invest in this. Then try to put it over the whole week. So let's say, as an example, you have 2 hours which you can make free over a full week, then put it into the whole week. So it's better to practice 10 minutes a day than to practice 2 hours on the Sunday, on your free Sunday or whatever. And try to see it as brushing your teeth. If you only have little time, try to see it as brushing your teeth, short episodes, and make more progress than just having one heavy session once per week. I mean, there have been studies about this in pedagogic studies at the university, and these are the results. The second part is the persistence. Of course, this doesn't really help if you don't only keep it going for like 1 month. You have to think about, okay, this is what I want to do. I keep this going for, best will be forever, or if you get more time, then you put up the volume of your daily routines, or if you have less time, you just put it down, but keep it regular but persistent. Not like, oh, now I'm really busy, I have to put it down. Keep it regular, and this gives the best results. And it needs some patience, of course. Yeah, but that's point 4 already. Third point is the joy. Enjoy what you're doing. I have many students that come in here, they say, I want to do this, and they're always stressed out that they need to know, okay, I want to do this, and then they're frustrated because it doesn't work. Try to keep the joy in music on any level you're playing. Really, that's very important. Keep the joy of music. Try to live in the music which you're playing. Music is about expression. It's not a competition. It's about expression and emotion, stuff like that. So joy is very important, even for pros. I mean, I'm a pro. I can tell you, if I wouldn't enjoy what I'm doing, it would not really come out in a good way. And the last point, of course, is the acceptance. Acceptance is very important. First of all, accept that your current playing level. Say, okay, that's what I can do at the moment. Don't try to always think about, I want to play this and one day, and always try to be above your level. It's good to have goals, good to work on this with the first 3 points, which I already explained, but accept that you are on the current level. There's no magic in guitar playing or guitar practicing. Everybody takes its time. There are no shortcuts, no tricks, just the 3 points which I mentioned, and accept that it's that way. Also accept that you have a busy week. Accept that the life around is still moving, even also for the pros. I mean, I know, because when I was studying music, I practiced literally 16 hours per day, and that was one of my main mistakes. I didn't accept that I was at the current playing level. Yeah, and these points, they keep you running, you know. The main thing is you have to keep the pace going on. If you just keep it for a half a year, like a high peak, and then you stop, you drop back. If you have interruptions, that's also okay. Accept this is acceptance. If you have interruptions, like holidays or whatever, in your job you need to do stuff, accept it. And sometimes a break, if you cannot avoid a break, helps to get on the next level. Sometimes not. If you're not practiced regular enough, you drop back on a previous level. If you practice regularly, a break sometimes helps to get you to the next level. When you start again, suddenly the things are working out. Yeah, so these are the main tips for all amateurs, beginners, intermediate players, semi-pros, which are really important that you keep it going. Now we come to the pro tips. One tip my guitar player teacher, Juan Martinez, was my really most important guitar teacher when I was studying music. He once told me, my guitar teachers, I was always frustrated because I didn't get the level which I wanted to. And he always said to me, well, keep it going. And he said, my guitar teacher said to me, it takes you 15 years till you can totally control the guitar. And since I started guitar very, very late, at the age of 20, I was still 10 years to go. And I could not accept that. But I must say, thanks to Juan, and I tell to everybody else, it's true. It's the 15 years. I remember when the 15 year began, suddenly all doors opened, which were closed all the time. Even I practiced like hell. And there's another threshold, like 25 years, and there is some new doors open. Like at the 15-year level, you suddenly can control the guitar, and the guitar doesn't control you anymore. There's a big difference, but this is only for pros, like you can express everything which you want, or you can do anything which you want with some work. The next threshold is about 25 years, and there's where new doors open, and then suddenly you're able to play anything which you want, and you have total control over the guitar. And not the opposite anymore. The guitar to not any time anymore controls you. And the tip to get there is live your life, teach, make concerts, go on stage, do stuff like that, and that's how it works. Just keep it going, and with the 4 points I mentioned at the beginning, the joy is the main thing. If you lose your joy, if you don't accept your current playing level, you will never reach the mentioned years which I was talking about. And now we come to the last point, performance. Performing live is something completely different than playing at home or in the studio, because there you have to really deliver on the point. You have only one try. It's like for any player, performance is very important. Because on the performance you noticed how good you are, because what works on the performance is your current playing level. If you think I can do all this crazy stuff at home and it works pretty well, if it doesn't work on the performance, you still have a time to go. And the one day you can play it on a performance, then you can master it. That's for any level. So I encourage everybody for you, go on jam sessions, make concerts, make live streams, whatever, which puts in the situation that you have to deliver on the fly on the first time. As an example, for me, it helped a lot that I'm in front of the camera since 20 years on the guitar. That really helped me a lot, because at every day at my performance. Yeah, also with other concerts, of course, but you have no clue the difference between just playing on the performance if you never experienced it. So these were my main tips about practicing guitar. If you have any questions, join my HPCrazy Students Club. You can ask me questions there about your personal playing situation. It's for free. Just post your questions. Of course, I have limited time. Only I can give a short answers. If you really want an extended overview over your playing or your playing situations, then probably you have to book a private lesson, because but if for short questions or short things, overview, join the HPCrazy Students Club and post your questions there. Or write your situation in the comments below if you want. It's also cool. That was more or less practice routines, the big path from the beginner to the pro or whatever. Main thing, enjoy what you're doing, and then you're on the right path.